So I'm here at Best Buy on the release date of the PS5 Pro, and somehow they already have an open box PS5 Pro for sale, and I bought it. So let's go pick it up and see what they're selling, see what they're trying to pull here. Guys, sure enough, we got the PS5 Pro. It is open box. The seal is broken here. You can see the open box sticker on the front. No idea what's going on here. How is this happening on release date? I don't know, man. Let's go back to the office, open it up, and find out what they're trying to pull here. So guys, we got the PS5 Pro here, and at first glance, it looks pretty good, except for the, of course, the flap being open because it's not sealed anymore. Then on the side, we can see our open box sticker, which doesn't say a whole lot. It just says condition excellent, comments none. And then it says it could be a sample, returned, or reconditioned unit, so it doesn't really tell us anything. I will say that I don't really trust the Best Buy open box ratings because one time I bought a Spider-Man edition PS5 console and it didn't come with the Spider-Man game it was supposed to, so the extra money was worth nothing. So yeah, that's my thoughts on that. But let's go ahead and pop this sucker open and see what's actually inside. And all right, at first glance, our horizontal stands are in here. Nice. That's a good start. We also have a power cord. Then we got our HDMI and USB cables. And last but not least, we should have our controller. And indeed, we do have a controller. Now I'm curious if this controller is going to feel brand new or maybe it's a used one. Nope, that definitely feels like it's never been used. So that's a good sign. And then we have our console, which looks pretty solid. Let's go ahead and take a closer look. Taking this apart, the thing that always confuses me is I can't tell if this is wrapped from factory or wrapped by somebody else because the wrapping job from both is just so crappy. Like, it just feels so unprofessional for a $700 console to be wrapped like this and just like all. It's not a big deal, but it's just like, come on, if you're gonna charge Apple prices, at least give us Apple-style unboxings or something like that. I mean, come on, man. But all right, here we got our PS5 Pro here, and goodbye. Let's go ahead and take a closer look at the console condition itself. And at first glance, the top looks really good. Of course, it's hard to actually scratch up or scuff up the top now because there's no glossy plates, which is A+ from Sony. And then flipping to the front, this is where we're truly gonna see if there's any wear and tear here, because it's all glossy. I don't see any wear and tear around the USB ports or the power button. And looking at the top, it's, what happened on the top? It's like not bad, but there's a piece of fuzz there and some like dust and stuff. Like, I don't know, not a big deal, just something I wouldn't expect on a brand new console. And then flipping to the back, it looks pretty good. I do see a little bit of potential scratching around a couple of these ports. So it looks like somebody may have plugged it in at some point. Again, I'm not really sure how because, guys, this was open box at 11 a.m. on the day of release. Like, how did Best Buy already have an open box console that early? But guys, let's go ahead and I guess just plug this console in and see if it works. All right, guys, console's plugged in. Let's go ahead and get a reveal here, see if it turns on. So power light's on. Heard the power beep. Let's see if it boots up. It's not. It's on, but it's not displaying. That's not good. There it is. All right, I had to wiggle the cables a little bit, which is a little concerning for a brand new console, but it's up now. I wiggle it some now. Will it go away? No, it's okay now. That's sketchy. All right, let's go ahead and see if we can get all the way up. Okay, so we got to update. I'm gonna go ahead and go do this later so I can see what version it's on just from the get-go. So we'll go to the system settings here. We can see we're on 9.4. So again, this is the same thing I saw on my last PS5 Pro that I unboxed. That it's like it's not the newest version. It's actually a version from like months ago, which is interesting. These things have just, I guess, been sitting around packaged for months, which makes sense. Not surprising at all, honestly. But let's go ahead and go back and go ahead and just boot up Astro's Playroom to start with and make sure the console is actually working properly and can play games. Because, guys, I've seen one too many times PS5s with GPU issues, so you gotta make sure that's not why it's open box. Blast off. Controller works. Can you say 6-axis fast 10 times? 6-axis, 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 6-axis. Wow, that's a good one, Sony. All right, but anyways, guys, this game is playing just fine. We are actually pulling in air on the side here and then pushing air out the back, so that's a good sign. But let's go back and sign into my profile as well here just to make sure we're not banned or anything. All right, guys, let's sign in here. Make sure we're good to go. So, yep, guys, console's signed in and everything. Now, we should also take the plates off the PS5 Pro just to see if anything's been done on the inside, and let's go ahead and pop them off here. All right, so this part looks fine. That sticker's intact. Doesn't really look loose or anything at all, so that's good to see. Popping off this plate, you can see our warranty seal still is intact there. We got our coin battery here. I don't see like any scuffs or scratching around the screws or anything like that. Yeah, so it for sure looks like it's never been opened up before, which is good to see, obviously. And honestly, my thoughts on this whole situation is that maybe a Best Buy employee got a little curious and opened up the box and took a look at it, and they just sold it as open box for $40 off, which is a great deal. So if you guys want to get a PS5 Pro on release date, open box, and save a bit of money, go go check out Best Buy's website. You might get lucky. So guys, I wanted to pop over here and show you the listing because it's just the whole situation is interesting and strange, and I want you guys to try it out as well. So basically, you go over to Best Buy's website, obviously, and you see the PS5 Pro listing. You click on it. You can see I bought it on release date, which is when I bought the open box one. And you scroll down, and usually there's like a little open box tab down here you click on if there are open box consoles. I'll show you on the PS5 Slim listing. There is an open box console listing for $419 here. So obviously it's not on the PS5 Pro anymore, which is interesting to me because basically I found the open box listing at like straight up 11 a.m. on release date. I just happened to scroll through and be like, oh crap, there's an open box console, and it's at the closest Best Buy to me. Like, did I find the only open box PS5 Pro in the nation, or am I just on the wrong zip code now? Because I've been searching hourly since then on like my zip code, different zip codes, and I can't find any more open box PS5 Pros, which is not necessarily surprising, but it's just weird that I happen to find the only one I can find. So guys, please let me know if you go to the website and if there's one available near you. I'm just curious. But guys, we're actually going to head over to another Best Buy that's close by that supposedly has a open box PS5 Slim. So we're going to go pick that up and just kind of do a comparison. So guys, as you can see, we are now at another Best Buy because we found a open box PS5 Slim. So we're going to use that to kind of compare to the open box PS5 Pro and see if we can kind of figure out the situation here, figure out what's going on. Let's go inside. All right, guys, well, we picked up the open box PS5 Slim, and it is literally open box because she had to open it up to grab a serial number or something to check out. I don't know what was going on. There was other people in there picking up PS5 Pros. It was a nightmare, but we have our open box PS5 Slim. Let's take it back and see what's inside. All right, guys, this one's weird because it's straight up in a brown box, not even an original PS5 box, which is interesting considering the condition it was graded. So you can see here the open box console is a PS5 Slim. It's in good condition and it has residue, minor scratches, and marks. You know, I would think that would still include the original box, but whatever, guess not. Also, the lady in the store had to open this to like get the serial number or something, so it's already open for me. Let's go ahead and see what's inside of here, and oh my goodness. It is literally just tossed in here with some kind of token bubble wrap. I don't know what this is even for because it's not doing much, but we got the console. We also have, nice, the controller that's upside down and the sticks are pressed into the ground. It's got like a, is that like a serial number or something? I don't know, man. Ooh, do we have the stands in here? Hold on. That would be insane. Oh, I see one stand. I see the controller. All right, so let's take a closer look, which, oh yeah, the controller's definitely got some scuffing and like stickiness right there. What in the world? And then the back looks pretty good, but yeah, it definitely feels like it's been used a little bit. There's definitely some like grime that cracked there, so you know it's been used a little bit, which is interesting. I still find it interesting that Best Buy calls this stuff open box when it's been just straight up used. Also got HDMI cord, we've got our USB cord, power cord, and our horizontal stands. So wow, I actually think we have everything here except for like the manuals and the and of course the box here. Now, console itself is, ooh, it doesn't look great. It's actually, wow, they weren't wrong when they said it was scratched up and scuffed up and stuff. So the glossy part's always hard to see here on camera, but yeah, it's got a lot of scuffs and scratches on there, and honestly, some of that's from the bubble wrap. And then flip into the back here, you can also see the same thing where it's got some scuffs and scratches and marks on the bubble wrap. Also have a pretty big scratch right there on the back. And then, oh wow, dude, the middle part here is really scratched up. You got scratches around USB ports, which is not surprising. And the rest of it looks like almost, it's not Magic Eraser, but almost has that look of Magic Eraser where it's just like fine scratches everywhere. And then tons of scratching around the USB ports back here, which is interesting. Like what, those just aren't used that much. But anyways, let's plug it in and see what happens. All right, console's plugged in. Let's go ahead and turn it on and see if it turns on. And booting up here, looks like it's actually factory reset, which is honestly a little bit surprising coming from Best Buy because I feel like they just, I don't know, would tend to just not factory reset it because they forget. But let's go ahead and, yep, user 1. So it doesn't have any profiles on it. But let's go ahead and check out the system software first and see what version we're on. Okay, so we're on 10.01, which is actually fairly recent. So it looks like they must have gotten this Slim in, you know, within the last couple months. And also our disk drive apparently is not registered and working yet. I don't know why this always happens on the Slim and the Pro, but with the detachable disk drive, you have to register it after you boot it for the first time, so it like never registers the first time you boot. It's not a big deal, but kind of annoying, and just adds to the annoyance of being detached. But let's go ahead and restart this bad boy and see if the disk drive will work. And here's the other thing. You can't even register your disk drive without being on the latest software version, which is, I mean, come on, man. Yay, it's registered. Woohoo. Booting up now. Oh, no, not yet. Now it is. All right, cool. So let's go ahead and pop a game inside of this bad boy and see if it works. What? I thought I just updated the system software. Dude, what? Whatever, man. Well, the disk drive is working because it's copying the disk. Maybe it stopped. Okay, never mind. There it goes. All right, so let's go back and also sign in as well. Just make sure the console's not banned or anything. And yep, we are signed in. All right, so we're good to go here. Now, guys, last but not least, we need to turn this console off, take off the plates, and just see if the console's ever been opened up before or done anything inside of it. Let's find out. All right, guys, so flipping the console over, let's go ahead and pop these plates off. And first of all, oh my gosh. Wait, hold on. hold on. Let me take off the second plate and then we'll talk about this. All right, so this console is used. Like, there's a lot of dust and dirt ingrained in this fan, which you definitely would not see from 5 days of use. Like, that would not happen unless you're in the filthiest house ever. But, like, that's just, like, even more confusing. But the warranty seal is still intact, so it probably hasn't been opened up before. But it just tells me that, like, how did Best Buy sell this to somebody, let them use it for, like, I don't know, months, and then let them return it and then sell it as open box? Like, I don't quite get it. It's still, like, ends up being a good deal for the end customer. Like, if I bought this, it's a pretty good deal. But, like, why are they selling this as open box? It's used. Like, come on, man. It's not open box. But guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Let me know down below if you ever bought a open box console from Best Buy and what your experience was. But guys, I'll see you next time.